Tell me about you, Josh. What's your 411? Where were you from?
Let's see. Born and raised in Southern California.
Okay.
Pretty much my whole life.
Okay.
Was an athlete in high school. I'd
Oh.
say that took up like my identity, right? I played
Okay.
basketball, baseball, football.
Oh, that
and
guy.
A little bit
Cool.
of track.
What were your positions in these sports? Can I guess?
Go ahead.
I'm going to guess. You were a point guard in basketball?
Yeah. Point guard, shooting guard.
Okay. Okay. In football you played? Running back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you making it? Yes, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then baseball, I mean, I feel like first base or like the guy in between the bases there, shortstop.
I was actually outfield in baseball.
I can't always be perfect.
They keep the speed guys just because you have to cover a lot of ground.
But hey, I did pretty good though.
And I was a cornerback in football as well.
I was actually going to say that because defensive back would also be fast. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Are you mildly impressed with my skills or no?
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever.
I mean, you know your sports. You look
I
at
know,
look at the
no.
body profile.
Kinda, I just, yeah.
It like narrows it down. Probably
I've just
to,
seen
like,
a lot
you
of
know.
sports and I just put stuff together. Most of the time I'm totally wrong.
Yeah, definitely. But I would say like football was my main.
Okay.
And
wow.
didn't know what to do kind of after high school. Didn't really like plan up until that point. And so I just started like throwing ideas around in my head.
Okay.
Started smoking like junior year in high school, so like 16.
Okay.
And had access to arguably the best, some of the best in the world.
Oh, not many youths say that. At 16, you're just getting. And how do you know it was the best? Then, did you know?
Because I never had a bad experience. Every time I would go
Stop.
looking for premium product, found it, loved it, went back the next week for something different, and did that for,
Wow,
2 to 4 years.
Bougie. Bougie. Usually people come on with their stories about their bags of sticks and how they, like
never
Stoner
had that.
Rob was talking about, used to put something on a thing and shake it. And it was like, what the crap?
Kids these days don't know.
I don't either. I started late in life, so I don't know what I don't know. What was your experience at that age? How did the cannabis make you feel?
Make me feel just a little bit elated, I guess.
Okay, so it was more up and kind
yeah.
of like, yeah.
I took pride in not kind of doing drugs or smoking
Yeah.
cannabis for like the experience or for others. It was more
Sure.
for myself and
Got
kind
it.
of like a spiritual search. You kind of when you're young, you're trying to find yourself,
Indeed.
find what your kind of mental tendencies are.
Right.
And it just gave me like a little bit of peace, and so I kind of kept with it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I smoke a lot less now because I feel like some of that peace has stayed with me even after the plant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Wow. That's very
But
that's very mindful.
yeah, to finish off the bio,
Okay.
knew I was didn't know I was going to go to college, but I was going to community college. And then when I was playing sports there, just realized that I didn't love it as much as the next guy. And those
Yeah.
guys, were kind of beefy and just like,
They love it.
gym rats. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm not going to outbench that guy ever. And,
Right. And why would I care?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that was their life. And I was like,
Sure.
I'm not going to try and fight for a scholarship when, they kind of like really
Right.
want it. So kind of put my nose in the books and decided I was going to go to USC and then got in.
Wow.
Luckily. Yeah.
Well, that's quite a story.
Mhm. It was,
From going like, I like how you set it up, like just meandering around. I didn't know what I want to do. Smoked a lot of weed. And here we are at USC. Wow. Well
Yeah,
done.
I had like dreams of, going there when I was in, I think, middle school. It's when
Sure.
Reggie Bush was there and Pete Carroll and all
Oh,
them.
bro, I don't know them, but
Oh, okay. Starstruck, inspired, and I just put my nose to the books a little bit. And USC being like private, you only needed, I think it was 30 credits to apply
okay.
versus the UCs, you needed 60. So you had to be like in junior
Oh,
standing.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So I was only a sophomore and, it was the only school I applied to and kind of got lucky.
Wow.
Mhm.
You didn't
And-
get lucky, Josh. You prepped for that. You created that.
I mean, prep is, yeah, when like
You
the
had a
pressure's
dream.
on, when like
You
they're
had a
actually
dream
like,
and you got it. You
yeah.
got it. That's awesome. So what did you study there?
International relations and global business.
Whoa.
So ready for, cannabis to go international
okay.
at some point in time.
Wow. Okay, we'll come back to you on that. Ari, when was the first time you smoked or consumed?
So the year was
Oh,
1999.
I'm settling in for this story.
1999.
The year was.
I'm 15. Just to preface this, don't smoke weed when you're 15. I don't know. I think you should be a little older.
Like 16 or?
Everyone, you're on your own journey. You make the decisions
Yeah.
you make. But listen, so I mean, I'm 15 years old. My parents were pretty protective of me. They
Yeah.
didn't let me go anywhere, do anything. They were the
Oh.
kind of parents that were like, they'd call your friends' parents before you go over. Even just to make
At
sure.
20?
Yeah, so I was like 15 and this was still
Aw.
happening. So, I had to sneak around a lot.
Okay.
And I was the kind of person I was the one person in my group that was always trying to, let's drink, let's do whatever like bad thing. Let's go out there and
Get in trouble.
get in trouble.
Yeah.
Let's mix it up,
Sounds like a fun night.
Let's mix it up.
So I was always the one in my group that was pushing it over the line. So,
Okay.
I kept hearing the strain White Widow. I just kept hearing this
Oh.
thing exists, White Widow, and I didn't know what it was, but
Sounds tantalizing.
yeah, I mean, I knew obviously it's it's something you would smoke, and you're gonna get high from it. I didn't even know what high really meant, but it was like, this must be better than this existence of mine right now. Let's get high.
Absolutely.
So
Bring the White Widow.
yeah, found some one of my friends to sell me some weed, and me and my another friend went out behind our junior high.
Classic.
Cross the soccer field.
course.
You cross the woods. You get to the secluded little spot, and we pulled out this homemade bong.
Oh.
It was like a Gatorade bottle with
Oh,
like a little
God.
PVC pipe coming out
Oh,
the side.
God. Wow. Wow. That's how it went down.
I mean, you're 15. You
Yeah,
don't,
no,
don't
fair
have
enough.
access to any of this stuff.
PVC pipe. I wouldn't even have access to that.
I
Use
wouldn't
some
even know what-
foil rolled up,
Right,
Like
Like somebody, he raided his dad's garage.
Yeah,
and
clearly.
Tool shed. And
this
made
looks like
thing.
a downstem.
Yeah, but like many people, they we smoked, and I was like, I don't feel anything. I don't know what this
Oh,
is.
classic
Who
move.
cares?
She sneaks up.
Yeah, that seemed like a pointless thing to me. So I was like, all right, let's let's go get some food, whatever. We start walking. There's a McDonald's like a mile away. We get to the McDonald's, and I'm like, I'm hungry. Let me get a number one. Supersize it. Also, let me get a 20-piece chicken nuggets. I'll also take add a quarter pounder with cheese.
Yes.
Just started like adding things. Like,
Oh
give
my
me 2 apple
God,
pies,
Ari.
whatever. Sit down, me and my friend, and I'm just eating all this
All of
food.
it.
And halfway through, I'm like,
I'm
I
not
don't
high.
I don't even feel this. I'm not even high. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on here.
Wow. I love this. I've had this.
Yeah. I mean, and I was just in denial. I think a lot of people, I don't know what it is.
Mm.
You're just in denial that first time. It's not vibing with you, or I don't know.
I don't know.
You clearly are high.
I think it's so close to the
But
human
I can see how you
experience.
don't know. Because say more.
It's so close to the human experience that you almost can't tell. Even like
It's like
I
an
don't know,
elevated version, but you're like,
of
wait a
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like your body has the receptors anyway. You naturally produce it,
Yeah,
so maybe
yeah.
at first it doesn't know that some synthetic,
Yeah.
cannabinoids are entering the
Right.
body.
But those calories don't count.
When you're high?
Not at all.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, here's how I look at it. Joyful eating. You know what I mean? When you're eating, like I've never been happier than eating when high.
Mhm.
Everything is so good. I make love to food. You know what I mean? So how can that ever be wrong for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all frame of mind.
Yeah.
First, like maybe you're eating some ice cream, not high, and you're like just hating yourself for it. I don't do food like that. I spread it out, I bless it, talk to it, and then go ham on it.
It's hard to find. I don't know. It's rare that I find good food, but when it's good,
Yes.
I will pause halfway. I'll just like gas.
Yeah.
This is just
Fire.
fire.
Right. Oh, let's get the snacks. Okay, dear friends, as I always like to say, welcome to the future of cannabis. My name is Gia. I'll be your tour guide.